What is going on, guys? This is Versatile Gaming with my review of Pupa episode 5. And this episode right here, it definitely taught us a lot. We learned about Yume's birth, and not only that, we actually got to see her mother, how she was. But sadly, they never said her name, so I have no idea what it is. But we see that Yume, when he was born, he was a very normal kid. But it seems that Yume was always a monster. And we see that her mother, she could kind of sense that. And so when her mother was thinking about having her aborted, we see that she felt this intense pain coming from her stomach. So it's obvious that Yume definitely, had that will to live, and that right there will go by any means necessary. So she would be willing, to harm her mother to guarantee that she will survive. And when she gave birth, we saw that she was covered in blood, but we see that she actually looks at her mother in a very strange way. And that really kind of freaks her out. And so we learned that every time Yume will actually try to get close to his little sister, his mother, would pull him away. And we see that Yume always gave her these weird looks at times. And she was also born with a full set of teeth. I mean, what baby is like that? So that right there is definitely weird. And so then we see that her mother, she actually can't take it anymore, and she actually kills Yume, or she tries to. And we see that right there doesn't work. And we see that she actually does change a bit into her monster form, because we saw one half of her face, it was already looking kind of weird. But Yume is definitely immortal. And I'm actually surprised that her mother even attempted to do that, because that right there takes a lot. For her to even try to kill her kid, that right there is kind of sick. But at least well, it's obvious that right there failed. So I am glad about that. And so now she was definitely kind of worried about Yume, because she had no idea what to do about her. And then we skip some time, when Yume and Yume, they're now older. And he asked her mother, why she always so mean to Yume, and that right there kind of that right there caused her to snap. She lost her mind, and that is when she started to love pain, because it's that question right there, it kind of killed her heart in a sense. And so since that right there hurt her so much, she had come to love pain, and that is why she always wanted their father, to hit her. So it's not he really abused her. She actually wanted that. But overall, this episode, it was definitely weird. Like I said, these episodes are very short in Pupa, so I can't really do these reviews for that long. But this series right here, it is definitely getting dark and twisted. I mean, at one point, we saw Yume actually eating a freaking bird. Come on now. If that right there is not, sick, I don't know what is. But Yume is definitely not normal. But I do wonder if she had this virus for her being, for her being in her mother's stomach. Then I wonder, how her mother got it. Or it's possible that her father even has it. So I do wonder, where that comes from. So I do hope that they have that answer. But I would imagine that, I do wonder how come it was so different from Yume than Yume, because I would imagine that Yume's birth, it must have been pretty normal, because we see the mother here being rather lovely and very caring to Yume, but when it comes to Yume, she's always very distant because of what she is. So I do wonder, how did Yume get this virus in her? I definitely hope that they answer that. But like I said, this episode, it was very dark and very twisted, but I did enjoy it. I do wish that they would say the mother's name, because that way I would know what to address her as. But since they never said that, I'm not really sure. But as always, please do not forget to like the video and subscribe, because that really helps me out. And you guys take it easy, and we'll see you all next time.